All right. You know what I want to say is you can't tell me that these people is sicking themselves on me because of my bloodline or my DNA makeup. And that they haven't been doing something behind the scenes with some type of cyber or galactic policing or eye in the sky kind of energy here. Like I said, I've never been a bad mother. I've never been a neglectful mother. I feel like they've been taking these storylines for all this time and manipulating something. And yes, I feel like whatever masculine would be closest to me or a feather on my crown, the reason for this ill treatment is because somebody was dealing with this with Mexico behind my back for the past 20 something years, dick riding our relationship that I may not have even been aware of. And you going to pay for that. This is like if I be like an ancient energy of like Sekhmet and I'm a pentagonal energy, you've allowed these people in Mexico because of your dealings and your infidelity and your Jezebel spirit. You've allowed these people to have access to me through you. And this is a breach of some type of government information, files, or something. Same thing with this Vatican wedding that everybody, that me and this person could have had this because of the fact that these people knew who I was behind the scenes. They didn't never let me see that the shit is this potent, but you allowed the in-laws to see it because they had Caucasian people in their family. And because you was able to sell off a grandfather, a father, or a male family member, maybe even a female, for a couple dollars for these people to turn and look the other way and to distort files in the family room that had something to do with me. Because even this father would not be a royal. The royal in the family would be, I would be, how they say, oh, you're going to be the first billionaire. I'm the first motherfucking royal in the family. Active under this motherfucking Windsor name. Do you understand what I'm saying? So the Elizabeth, the mother, is dead already, supposedly. I'm still on this earth. I need to make sure that I'm straight. I need to make sure because people didn't let me know who I was or something like this, that I'm not going to be harmed or be attacked. I've never been no drug addict. I ain't never been no motherfucking alcoholic. I ain't never been nothing but a decent, a really good friend, mother, sister, family member, a loving individual. But if you come trying to run up on me and trying to fight me, bitch, I'm gonna let your ass know. You see what I'm saying? So ain't nobody gonna try to sit here and distort my image or my name, or you're not gonna be able to seek my face or look between my temple or in my brain and look at my information or look at my face and you don't die. There's information that was put inside of me by God. You're not gonna dismantle me and take information out of me. What God put together. You think about, we talking about a relationship. No, what God put together in me gonna remain in me. And whatever you let this yay energy or whoever the fuck it is take up out of me and put in them people that they've been prancing around here on them TV screens with, you gonna motherfucking return it. You gonna return it. It's my birthright to be put together the way God put me together for a fucking reason. Now, just because you in competition or you felt beneath me or something like this, and y'all have the technology and the money and the access and all the information about me, it must be a law about something like this when these children grow up to a certain age, or if they try to keep you in a forever young or childish state so that these people could use your own power and wield it as they may. You had your chance already. It's my turn. Ain't nobody gonna be running around here being me. Ain't gonna be a piece of me. You ain't gonna be carrying my essence. You're not gonna play with my soul. You ain't gonna play with no parts of me. You ain't playing with no motherfucking parts of me. Then we talk about war, motherfucker. That's what's gonna cause a war. That's what's gonna cause a war. I'm that. I'm that. always America first, but you playing around over here and there and letting these bitches steal from me so that they can become relevant and on my own motherfucking soil, in my land, in front of my motherfucking children. That's America. Because people think that some of these people have a phallic between your legs. Well, let me tell you.
Can you switch over my clothes?
Mm-hmm.
Or are you gonna put it?
Somebody could be planning on making something realigned. This ain't no. This ain't no, oh, asking or wait a minute, just in a minute, or oh, after this is done. I never gave you permission in the first place. Because some people and some celebrities and some idols was whispering and playing and whistling around in my energy and talking and doing all this shit. I wasn't licking, kissing the ground you walk on and sitting here like, oh, please, yes, please be my friend. Oh my God, I'm so thrilled. I always been looking at motherfucker sideways. Don't try to act like you came over here and finesse me and trick me and said, oh, this person's gonna be your boyfriend and stuff like this, and I just let myself go. Is you crazy? Somebody is forcing somebody's will on somebody and then trying to sit there and act like that's you or that's me. And it's not. And today, tomorrow, or whatever the fuck, next week, it's just too damn long. Ada swore somebody could be trying to put somebody in some type of situation here. That's why I'm saying if there's a breach or something like this, some of us could have been under the radar where it wouldn't matter. But if somebody broke into this information and you telling me that there's people with valuable shit in their DNA walking around here, and we gonna be targeted by random people and foreign intelligence and different people that's across this land, and you still talk about that fucking border when one of the biggest things right here is people that's made like me is getting invaded by these people that you done brought up into the gates and in your motherfucking bed. Somebody is out their mind. Because I can see through the fluff. I can see through the fluff. And you're not about to fucking play with me. So we got these family members that was doing something here. It's I don't know. I just made it up. I don't know what the fluff is. It's like, I don't know. When you buy a diamond ring and they got that fluffy stuff in the box and you got to take that one piece off and the ring might be in the middle and then the other piece is at the bottom. That's what I'm talking about. Wait until you delete and erase me from my motherfucking future and my destiny and my birthright? No, sir.
Mom, where's the pen?
I don't know.
Pencil.
I had one in the car. In my notebook I left out there. Something could be being uncovered here. There's some form of segregation. It should not be happening. You know what I'm talking about, y'all in the back. It's a form of discrimination, and there is a form of genocide, and and I'm not going to have to claim to be Asian in order to be protected, and I'm an American in motherfucking America. I'm not going to have to change my nationality to Asian in order to be protected in my own motherfucking lands from shit that regular individuals and citizens should not, so-called, right? You wanted to leave me in this status and turn all eyes on me while I was in this status. It's your motherfucking responsibility. It's not my responsibility. I'm not sure. On the refrigerator. It's not my motherfucking responsibility to take care of this part. We did have the Ten of Pentacles here. That's just like an agency, like the government. I'm look over and find out, oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait, that person looked just like my daughter. She worked for the White House? Or that person looked like, oh, that looked like, come on now. It don't seem like these people just got over there. It don't seem like they was doing nothing different than me. Okay. It don't seem like, it seemed like you purposely went over my head or something like this and tried to give my destiny to the motherfucker that was laying up next to me. That's what it seemed like. We got justice here, and we got the Ten of Pentacles. This could be something here that's going to be set right. I ain't never been to no mental asylum. I ain't never had no mental illness. I ain't never had no STD. My health should be A1. My vision was 2020 at 40 something years old until recently. Okay, so it ain't nothing wrong with me. God made me D so. You got some people that's abusing their power and their authority over individuals that they was racing against, and then you want to call it a race. It ain't no race. If you destabilize me and take me to a chair or take me to the bleachers, and you try to run ahead of me, we not having no motherfucking race no more, nigga. You running. I'm sitting here strapped to this damn table, or I'm strapped to the bleachers. We're not racing. The fuck is you doing? I will call you mentally ill and have you removed from the games. This digital shit then got out of hand now. It got out of hand. So this masculine energy could be trying to extort their power over someone here that's already in alignment here. All right. And try to put this person, somebody is in full alignment. I'm in full alignment. You, whoever this is, and they trying to put somebody in the Eight of Swords. Talking about I'm warning you. And now, like I said, what do these particular Saudi energies that just pulled out of America after 75 years, what the fuck you got to do with this anyway? Oh, somebody better have my money. That's what. So this Muslim person is not going to be getting some type of hold over this energy. So we got Jesus and we got Jesus and we got Muhammad sitting side by side. Mm. So we got this Mohammedan energy was doing something sneaky behind the scenes with somebody. Okay. This person could be trying to be in the upright so they can sit next to you here. They could be promising to get somebody's chakras in alignment or something. We got Jesus with the chakras already pretty much in alignment, and then they still trying to send this person to jail. So this is what you've been doing for centuries. This is why we can't never get a real Messiah or a real Savior to step on the scene fully. Because for the centuries, you've been knowing it's a woman. You've been knowing that the Messiah is a female. You've been knowing it. You've been knowing it. Whatever this is you're trying to plan or whatever like this, this is an ending. I told you, somebody is about to try to make it seem like you trying to steal your own identity. You trying to you trying to stop somebody from stealing your identity. They're going to act like you stole your own identity or you stole this person's identity and try to put somebody in jail. This could be somebody that's used you as a cis, meaning that they use you as a surrogate without your permission to birth other people's children. Okay. And they're going to try to say that you kidnapped these children. They're gonna test the DNA with this FISA foreign intelligence agency, and they're gonna go ahead and plot and put stuff around your house. They're gonna say you on drugs and put drugs in your house. This shit is insane. I bet you know. I ain't seen one newscaster do no breakdown on what the fuck the FISA or what is it, the FICA or the FISA court is. And why is that something that we is hosting over here on American soil? And you talking about that motherfucking border? When this is how Mexico and other motherfuckers is coming over here and purchasing Americans through that motherfucking court system. Anybody that's of value or anybody that have a royal or elite or a star seed, indigo children, rainbow children, whatever it is, that's how y'all doing it. In the terms of this particular court system, these people can have access to your home before some type of court case, meaning they can plant anything in your home, come take pictures of it or something like this. Children that look like they've been missing, they can do any kind of thing like this, and then try to get you claimed up in some damn type of case. You're not about to be playing with me, is what I said. This is what God said. You're not about to be playing with me. As I find out what you're doing, I'm calling it out. It ain't nothing more and nothing less. Two of Swords in reverse. Something is being seen about what somebody is doing, and you're not going to be victorious because you is doing something sneaky. This could be also who they gave this child to. Somebody could have paid to say, "Oh, get the child or whatever. We're gonna swap it out. Don't worry, it's gonna be a child just like it. We're gonna give back to the person." Number 9, I'm telling you, we would not be shocked if this person was using my birthday. That there is some kind of familial tie here that may go back centuries with people cleaving on a certain bloodlines or something like this. Yeah, ain't no need to cry about it. Okay, something is going to be straightened out here. All right. But I'm telling you, whatever this is, somebody's ego is off the chain. They lustful. Okay. This person right here, Knight of Wands, is going to come after this person here so that you don't get the victory because they mad because they not getting the victory. Somebody is going to come after this person. You could see it. I could see it. Two of Swords. You seeing what's going on. You peeping game. When somebody of this priestlyhood sees and says something, is something that's supposed to be done about it. All these people are hiding behind titles and stuff like this. You can't even trust none of these people that's working in these positions. This is something that's gonna have to be handled on a whole nother motherfucking level. And it's treasonous for these people to even have brought my family in here that don't even know nothing about this stuff, that ain't even on this level. They not even royals or nothing like this. And teach them what you were supposed to be teaching me. While you had me in some type of, I don't know what I be thinking that this is like an asylum, even though I've always been in a residence. They could have had something like me in an asylum, or they could have had me in jail. They could have been breaking up my clones or something and putting them in jail for crimes that these people did. It's something that somebody was doing here. Because you got the 9 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. This person could have had 9 alone clones of this person and then had me in some mental prison or something like this for some crime I don't even know that people accuse me of ever. Or you, whoever this is. And somebody's trying to like sneak around the fact and stuff, but you putting somebody's life at risk that's very valuable here. Even if it ain't to no motherfucking body else in the world, nigga, it's to me. And I know who I am enough to know that that's the first thing. That's the first thing. You got me competing with women that then went through my file and they know my whole identity better than I do. Tell me that's not a fucking problem. And this is classified or sealed documents here. Somebody is mad here because the power is supposed to be in my hand here. This could be the first female to take this particular situation. I mean, this particular seat. They call it, it'll be something like the Iron Throne. This is the first female to be able to sit in this particular situation. But somebody could also be the last one up. If all these family members are in reverse, they could have deported these people, slaughtered these people, or something like this. And this would be the number one survivor here. There's somebody that might want to make it so that I have a baby or something on my hip. We're not doing that either. No one has the right to do that. To vice grip somebody's legs open and place a baby in there because you jealous because you did something when you was younger and you had a baby and you had to be a single mother and you had to struggle and now you work for some kind of thing and you're going to try to abuse your authority on that motherfucking level to try to make a woman have a baby that's being responsible. See, that means that somebody was always responsible. These people was working around here trying to mess up things because I'm hearing that when somebody's saying this, all we know how to do, that's all they know how to do is sit somebody back down, get somebody pregnant, lie, say the person is on drugs, manipulate drug tests, manipulate DNA. This is all they know how to do. These people, all these people was hired to make sure that that I never get this scepter here. This is Shiloh coming. Coming don't mean somebody about to walk. Somebody could be coming to, they could be getting back in order with their mind or awakening or seeing or arriving at a certain level of understanding. That's what this is talking about. You want to talk about the tarot? I got 20 years worth of information that I've been sharing online out of the Bible study alone and other things as far as history. I'm not no dummy. I done figured out things that done changed the game here. And you ain't got to give me no accolades for it. I'm one of them children in the family that people didn't give me the accolades. I ain't never been running up after nobody about no damn accolades. I know what it is when I see it, and I don't need that from nobody else but me. These people is used to thirsty people that be running up. No, no, I know I did that. It ain't nothing to do with cockiness or ego, no. Because the only thing in what I'm saying is I know that you didn't already try to spin it like you came up with that. These are people that get close to people and then have all these people spew out all these things and all these intelligent things, and this person is sneaking up the background trying to get to the top spot when they know that you doing this because you're going to be at the top spot. Oh, fly out here and tell us what you think about this. They'll create a clone and send it out before they send you out because they want that clone to get some type of, or another person, or give the information or your ace of cups to somebody else and let them take this road so that they can start getting recognition or building bonds or something. You'll hear people all the time, oh, the first time, and then I was talking about my presentation and somebody said, hey, we would like to get you to come down here and such and such. And this is how people, I remember the first time I met this person when they do interviews with archaeologists and shit. Yeah, and I was on there, and then, whatchamacallit asked me to come on his show. And then I went on his show and we talked about this X, Y, and Z. Somebody didn't want you to have any of this, nor did they have to do it. Whoever this is just went and set their ass on some type of throne or seat or something like this. The only difference between me and these people that they could try to use is somebody worked for another man or something like this for 20 or 30 years or something like this. And I didn't work for nobody but my family in a couple of small businesses. Somebody dedicated 30 years of their life working for the man, which is what people do in America, is the thing. But this is, you want to make it seem like it's more valuable than me that dedicated 20 something years working for my family, what I thought was my family. Gotcha. It take a special kind of woman. We got the Queen of Wands here with this Nine of Cups. What kind of special services you got for that? If I wanted somebody to come in here and because of y'all might have let some kind of leak or something, I want you to come up in here and test all these people around here. Now somebody could be thinking they slick and send the regular people back. I don't trust that either. I don't know if these people are safe. I don't trust that either. We got the Queen of Cups in reverse with the Page of Cups. Somebody's not birthing something with a Queen of Cups. Somebody could be heartbroken about this. Okay. All right, but it got something to do with money. This could be somebody that didn't want you to have money or be fortunate or something like this. And this is the reason why somebody could have attacked you or abused some kind of power or authority over you. And now this is the same thing that they thought that they did all that work to get. They're not going to have it. Somebody could be heartbroken about that. Or this is somebody that's just heartbroken because you're going to be fortunate. You've been born to be fortunate. You finally, after 60 years, about to be fortunate, and somebody got the nerves to be mad. Because judgment is being called on the situation here. I can't stand no whole bunch of trifling people that know something about somebody or know that these people could have got healed off of your energy or something like this. Let's just say you got a rare, you got something in your plasma that can heal many people. I don't like no people that sat there and got healed off that energy and then try to give the credit to somebody else or give the accolades or give something or any way it goes. Even if you don't give somebody something, somebody just donate something out of the kindness of their heart or something like this, or you was just holding these people down and taking this from them. And then you want to come back and try to cause a disaster. You could have just left them people where they was, took what you needed, and left them just fine. But you decided to come in and try to make a disaster of something. And it's almost like whatever these people is or whatever these entities is, after you didn't put your hands on it, I don't even want it back. You understand what I'm saying? Seven of Pentacles. You can play with somebody else like that. You could play with somebody else like that, but I know what you're not about to be playing around over here like that. And I know you've been given to motherfuckers that don't deserve a damn thing, that deserve to be behind bars, nigga. I know there's got to be a legal term for that shit too. Queen of Pentacles here. The men are the ones that persecute you. They the ones that let these other women have access to you and your children. They the ones that had let other entities and shit have access to your children and then blame it on the unsuspecting mother that was just planning shit to her family or whatever. Maybe a group of friends or some shit she might like to do or something like this. And all this other snaky, viney shit was going on around this person. You better get up out of here. I know that. We got the Most High. Somebody was being seen as the Most High even when they were a mother. And then you want to condemn this person because they realize what happened to them and they speaking out about it. Are you insane or something? We got a King of Wands. Some of these people is strange because they maybe wanted to be with you or something like this. This could even be somebody here that's got a new child with somebody or something like this. Queen of Pentacles. Okay. Or this could be, okay, for the past 2 years, somebody been seen as the Most High energy. But this could be the old version of you that feel like they the one that raised this family. You know, you was too busy being the Most High for 2 years. It's something weird going on here. Like these are things that would be happening to a so-called regular person that only people that's in high sitting political jobs with a lot of finances to be able to make moves and do things in their life so they don't get overwhelmed or bombarded by these energies. It's not, you don't leave somebody in this particular lifestyle just as no motherfucking middle class citizen or something like this in the suburbia USA with this type of energy and this type of exploitation that been on their life. I didn't ask for it. It ain't nothing that's been done in the public eye. You did it in the dark and you did it in the background. You knew what you was doing because you knew when somebody moved out the way, somebody was going to be fucked up. That it'll be the same thing as you leaving your 2-year-old at the beach and you know they like to get in the water, and then you leave the child down there by the beach and you walk 2 miles to go to the car, and then when you come back the baby floating in the water. Your ass will be going to jail. And somebody like, oh, just leave it to me. I know I would never trust with nobody with no full on, deeply embedded, something that I can barely know what's going on myself. And I'm trusting another person with that. And it got my name on it. No, thank you. No, thank you. I would never do that. Empress energy. 7 of Cups. Judgment could be that somebody is going to have to be replenished. Now, I've been getting this energy for the past 4 years or something, and I haven't seen anything different. I've seen people try to dwindle down or remove more things from my intel and my Akashic records and from my properties here, my private parts. This is molestation. This is masturbation. Masturbation is the heavy manipulation of something. This could be documents. This could be paperwork. This could be anything. Your livelihood. Somebody always got their hands, their mouth on you, talking about this and that, manipulating things, and they never even sat down and have a real full-on conversation with you in your home. They judging you off of what the fuck the content that you putting on YouTube. Come on. And we could be talking about anybody in the world when we talking about this shit right here. There could be an emperor that's about to fall here. These people that had a free for all. I'm telling you, behind the scenes, whatever this is that I was supposed to be ahead of, these people blindfolded me and kicked me out of it because they knew they would not be able to do whatever they wanted to do, and they commenced to do whatever the fuck they wanted to do. And this is very fucking dangerous because none of these people are skilled, seasoned, or none of that. These people hijack something. This ain't even the father of Abraham, Isaac, and we talking about something else that's deeper than that. This is something that was connected to the soil before your Bible probably even came here. It's just incorporated in it. This could also be an emperor in reverse for trying to send a mother and a child away or something like this, or disregard them or something like this. There could be a king of swords that's getting involved here. There could be somebody that's like you or something like this that was already in the area that you reside or I reside in now. They went through the same kind of struggle with this man. And then now this could have been a boy, but somebody's doing the same thing to a girl. And it's just like, make up your mind. You mean a girl can't be fierce when somebody run up on them and try to harm them? Okay. It ain't going to be no difference when you see a male lion. It might even be a little bit more intense to see a female lioness protect her children than you would see a male lion, because a lot of times the male lions can bully the children a little bit. You know, get the kids get on their nerves quick. You know, they might play with them for a couple seconds and be like, get the hell away from me. But with the mother lioness, they be laid up all on her. She be rolling around with them. It's a difference. All right. There could be also a Queen of Wands that's about to be in the reverse here. Okay. I was also picking up that people are going to try to get women off like taking like fetuses like in states where it might be illegal. You have to watch out for that wording. All right. Because if it's using person or something like this and you're not a person, people could be trying to like, I don't know, say that you can't abort something, or these are people that are saying that you can't get rid of people that could come across state lines or be in those state lines that could have set you up to be there because they knew that you was going to be off the grid if you was living in that area. And they trying to say that as the rising sun or something like this, or the real leader, that you cannot remove these people away from you that could be doing these things, because these are not regular people. These are well seasoned. Some of these could be vampires. Some of these people could be immortal and they just passed their time because they mental health, because of being on this planet for so long and doing these cycles and this migratory behavior for so long. It may be a fucking problem. You trying to act like you, I don't know that you were sending these people back in here in migratory manner, giving them a Section 8 and all this shit for the past 4 years or something, so they could do these little jobs and these bids and set up people that was rising to the occasion. Come on, man. And they was using government, like what did Martin Luther King say in that speech? And they were using government funding and bringing these people from other countries and giving them the money to not only that, teach them how to farm. Not only that, this is the same thing. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. Somebody about to be burdened. This Gemini and the star energy. This could be this Candy, Cain energy. Somebody wanted dominant. They liked the power that they had behind the scenes, and they wanted some type of dominance. So there could be, I'm hearing that there could be people out there claiming to be, if you're a female, claiming to be your baby mama. You remember when people was like, girl, we call each other baby mama because we, helping raise my daughter or whatever like that. You know how young girls started doing that. Like, girl, I'm over at my baby mama house. We just sitting here watching movies and kicking it and stuff like this. Where it could be like a sister girl kind of energy that y'all end up being real close. If you're a single mother and that person is always at your house, when you want to go out, she might babysit your kids. Y'all share grocery money and stuff like this, cook and stuff like this. This is making me think that somebody could have took something a step further. If these people knew who you were and thought you would never figure it out, there could have been accounts that was opened up for that you would be able to have a decent life, at least your whole life, even if you didn't want to claim your crown. A lot of people would have probably just left the shit alone and just built up their life off of whatever this was, this allowance or something. I heard somebody was also supposed to be getting some kind of allowance or some type of something from Native Americans or something like this, and you didn't get that either. These people just been robbing somebody, and they had their own. I'm hearing, I love her because she got her own. So, excuse me, can you go somewhere else without that? That's nasty. And then it's like, but is it their own? Somebody saw something happen here. What a star Aquarius energy could have did. Also, we got red eye. Somebody could have been taking red eye flights, or this could be, again, there's that blazing chariot here. All right. Red eye flight. Somebody could be doing something at nighttime. They could have did something at night. This could be transporting money, people, resources, cartel energy, something like this. There comes a time. Okay. Some of these people could have been doing this work together for like 25 years or something. It comes a time. Some of the things these people could have allegedly have seen or done, when you got to let a motherfucker go. Because you come over here fucking with me over some stupid shit, you're going to lose the whole damn thing. So don't come trying to check me and trying to say, oh, you better calm down, or I'm warning you or some shit. You better get this bitch that you've been dealing with. You better clear your motherfucking slate. You better clear your motherfucking table. You better clear your motherfucking table. We got the Ace of Cups, Ten of Cups in reverse. These people is trying to put up some kind of formula here. Oh, this person went in that direction. Oh, they said that. Move them over here. Yeah, go ahead and try it. Somebody about to be un-motherfucking happy and un-motherfucking successful. Somebody could be heartbroken. Even if these people was dealing, sleeping with each other, dealing with each other, this King of Cups, if this was somebody else in the King of Cups energy, you find out this is like somebody else and somebody else here, two men that you was dealing with. I wonder if they could have got married here. Somebody could have also did this. You mean that women gonna be under attack by men that wanted to be with other men, so they had to go ahead and open up your private things. Now this information has something to do with you and possibly very prominent members of society here. Dealings with very prominent members of certain things here. We got this unbothered energy here. All right, somebody about to be heartbroken here. That was dealing with this Wheel of Fortune. This is the person that wanted somebody to be in an unhappy family or something like this. This is the person that had their eye. This could be this karma bites energy that did have their eye on somebody's stability or a portion of your stability in your marriage or your relationship. Okay. These is people that move into these positions when it comes to these team or these SpaceX programs and these other Elon Musk programs and these other programs. All right. And they remember that in this cluster of these people, these are like the other kids that was at the facility where 11 had to come sometimes when he would come take 11 to that facility and she wake up with a nightgown on. With all the boys around her. We got this energy. Somebody saying, am I even human? This person could be trying to kick somebody out. They saying, I come in peace. I don't think that I'm coming in peace. I feel like this is somebody like, peace out, bitch. I got your man. I'm the team leader now. Peace out, something like this. The thing that freaks me out is that since 1981, somebody could have created this in 1981 and gave it one of these social security numbers, and they claim it to be your twin or something. But I'm thinking like, damn, bitch, you had this much access to me. And you mean to tell me that somebody had a twin and they didn't come right up to you and introduce themselves and tell you and give you the rundown on something? These supposed to be your family members, but these people got to give you some type of fentanyl or something and drug you and then ship you off to some facility or something like this in order to talk to you. We got 1981. Somebody could have been all up in your business. I call these Siamese cats. Now, I don't know. They could have a name for this, like they got Operation Monarch Butterfly, Blue Beam, or whatever. I believe they have something when it comes to Siamese cats. I call it this, like, you was born, it's something about you. Somebody connected another person at some point in time to your energy. That means this person could probably see with a retina scan what you see. They can know what you think or something like this. This could be a peer, your same age, appear to be your same age as well. Okay. This person could know everything about you. They might have to sign something to say that this stuff stays in this facility. You can never use this, but these people found a way to hack and exploit you and make money off of you while they're making money at work by being connected to you as a Siamese twin for some type of experiment. So if any day this person woke up and wanted to be their full self and their full potential, a person, then they can just pull up some things that they thought was distasteful about you, put a compilation together, run it through these people, and show them what kind of person they think you are off of just the bad things that they found out about you. You know what I'm saying? And something has become, this group of people could be even more powerful than the president right now. The way that they pulling shit. Wouldn't be a problem if they was righteous. Wouldn't be a problem if they was going to do the right thing. The fact is they're not. So this could be like an alien coming from another place. I know what you guys think, but these people are telling you this, but it's very bad. And when you look at the files, you say, damn, I don't know how we signed off on this. Do you see what these people was trying to do? What's in this paperwork? That means that these people is able to go. That means somebody can add themselves onto your child's emergency contact paper at their school and somebody else can your person can somebody's wife or husband can get a secret divorce and marry somebody else. And since the mother is a watchdog over her children and she actually pay attention to what her children is doing, she actually drop them off and pick them up and make sure that they're not running around acting crazy after the school, going wherever they want to go. You then somebody go ahead and leave the relationship, getting a secret or a illegal with somebody else. This person say, oh, I'm the stepmother, I want to add myself to the paperwork. And you don't even look at the paperwork, you just go through the whole school year like whatever. Somebody tell them, oh, shh, you see how the mouth is covered up. Don't you know, if your mom ever found dad was in another relationship or something like this, then you can't get Y and Z or something like this. And this child could be getting picked up by these fucking people. Oh, I got to take her to a doctor's appointment. They could be taking them to pimps or something like this. This is something is deeply embedded in some of these school systems in some of these towns here. Yeah, a lover situation. That's what I'm saying. Somebody could be taking your child, grooming your child, or because of whatever area or district they're in at the time when they're in school, somebody could be doing cyber things with them, tuning them in to technology, because a lot of these schools are tech schools now. We have to know that there's something deeper when it comes to that. It's like love on a two-way street or learning on a two-way street. There's also a concern here with a lot of children that go to these tech schools. They got these little laptops instead of books. You don't get to see them sitting at the table no more with homework, if they ever barely have it. And then again, if they're on a laptop, you can't see really what they're doing. We don't know what the fuck these kids is learning at school. Don't know paperwork come home that much in high school no more. You never know. That would be some slick shit. If weapons of mass destruction got their way into school systems, then I feel like there's been a taste of this behind the scenes a long time. It's just more children that's involved in these programs than there were back in the 80s, 90s, 2000s when it was us. And these people still think you supposed to, I'm getting sucked into a crowd of these people. Oh, elite people or high end people or something. Oh, so I guess if I seen that little thing, I shouldn't say nothing, because I do want to be a part of this group or something. Oh, I seen that kind of, I pick, especially if these are seers, real seers. Oh, I picked up on that kind of something. Oh, the person say, I'm not gonna say something. Well, that's not me. I'm not no. First of all, don't put me in no category with no damn tarot readers. Just like some of these tarot readers shouldn't be put in the category with just tarot readers, because I know some of these people work for the government. Some of these people are therapists, psychiatrists, different reasons or something like this here, luring people in, seeing how people think, connecting themselves into their subscribers, building themselves up off of their subscribers' energy. I know how it works. I don't do it. That's why I don't really subscribe to nobody's stuff. I really don't care if you subscribe to mine. I really don't care if you like it. For the algorithms, okay. But like I said, the motherfuckers that's going to be listening to my voice and hear my voice, they're going to come here anyway. It might take a little bit longer. They're going to come anyway. So this is almost like when they was like, no, you got to do it like us. It's about numbers. You got to get your numbers up. You got to do like this. You got to do that. Listen, first of all, I don't have no control over no algorithms and no shit like this and what's going on YouTube. If there is something that's smart AI or something, or say I was an old version of an AI and now they got a new one, like a Aya or something like this, or whatever that thing was in that movie. This thing could be reaching back, fucking with my software. We supposed to be on two different levels. You do your thing over there, and I do my thing over here. But somebody didn't want to stop there. They wanted to come back on your server, and your server is still very important to the cause. But you find out that this newer thing, we don't even know nothing about this and what direction this is taking us in. But this been able to dip back here and mess up our situation. So if we do have to go back to basics, this shit will be all ruined by this. I don't know how to explain it to you, because again, it's in my blood. Whatever we talking about is what my people must have been dealing with. You just thought that you wanted to end it with me, or you wanted to end my life, and you seen it ain't ending. So you just decided to blindfold me and ignore me and not let me get some kind of growth. But it's in me. It's in me. It's gonna cause some kind of catastrophe. It's in me. And the more you keep playing like this, the more it's going to start. It's some kind of thing here. It's in you. It's in me. It's in somebody. It's in somebody. You're not going to treat people like this. You're not gonna definitely treat me like this. I can't speak for nobody else. I'm gonna tell you what I'm talking about over here first. I got to put, no matter how bad I want to put the mask on my children, if I found out that they out there, they could be alive, they could be being tortured or tormented. I got to put the mask on first, so I can make sure I get the mask on the kids or something like this or whatever. I got to get it on my face first. I can't be trying. If I got 6 kids on a flight with me, I can't do. I'm gonna be fucking passed out by the time, and no kids is gonna get it. The kid probably forgot how to put the shit on, and you get what I'm saying. You can't do it that way. You just can't. So somebody keeps saying something about death, but I'm telling you, it's not so fast. It's not so fast. This could also be because somebody else been mounting up this money here that you were supposed to get. Somebody could be also working for the government with my name or your name, and they're actually getting money for doing something. Because you could be a part of a program of children that they knew was going to be seers, or it's like a lower end level of like journalism. Um, some of these girls could be getting paid by people. All right. I know some people like, oh, I'm homeless. Yeah, I don't got no job. I'm doing this. But they're like, oh, my check didn't come. Unless they got disability or a homeless check or something. They're getting paid by some fucking body. Some of us are those conduits, is what I'm saying. Now, people could be jealous or mad or whatever this is or something like this. It ain't even nothing, because a lot of us had to go through a lot of shit to get there. We didn't ask for it either. Somebody could have also been paying somebody child support and alimony. They could be paying their new wife child support and alimony, or a new person, or only marry somebody so that they can marry somebody else and then redirected your alimony or your child support to the other person to seem like a stand-up citizen, but it's just going right back into their new household. It's not going to the person that was left behind that it's supposed to go to. Somebody's gonna have to fix that. Somebody started like getting these checks sent to their friend because they work in the government, or they have a position that's in a principality or a joker in a certain kind of place. All right. And I don't even like using those terms, because I be watching this joker dude online, and he actually pretty intelligent. Somebody should have been doing that. Because I'm telling you, somebody was getting something they're not getting anymore. It's going to have to be redirected here. Somebody could be a Moor. Somebody is a Moor. Somebody very crafty with paperwork. Another form of terrorism. Because while we talking about this border and we talk about all this other stuff, there's something else going on here with identity. I told y'all, we didn't already talked about this about 3 years ago. There's a very big disturbing thing that's going on here. So you thinking about jobs and all this other stuff, shit, think about yourself, because listen, it's something going on here. It's something going on here. 6 of Pentacles too, yeah, you won't have to run that shit on up over there. Over here, whatever this is. Some of these could be women that are very influential. Their families are influential, and they was having an affairs, or they was in these NASA programs where they're not supposed to fraternize with each other. And these people end up getting pregnant or something. They were scared of God. They didn't want to kill the baby. And some of you ended up being married to somebody that didn't know that they was in this shit. And they could have been messing with this person and then turn around and say, ooh, remember your wife or whatever, she pregnant by somebody else again. And the whole time it's this bitch that was getting pregnant and having the wife carry these fucking children. Crazy ass bitch. Somebody going to jail, y'all. Somebody going to jail. 6 of Swords energy here. And somebody else is going to be restored here. Somebody could be like, I didn't know. Because these could be people that was getting groomed and brought in and fucked in and, you know, having a time of their life, not really knowing, you know, no cares, no worries. You know, it's something like this here. And somebody let something get out of hand, y'all. Ace of Pentacles in the upright. This Ace of Pentacles could be something that's untouchable. They saying it's in the upright, but I just really don't believe this with this Ace of Swords here. Somebody trying to lure somebody in. Like, okay, we just going to give it to you. But there's death right underneath here. Somebody's scared. This is like somebody that found out something about you, or they lied about you, or this could be a truth. And then they got really mad at you, and then they thought all their homies and friends and any bitch in the world should have something except for your ass. And somebody started doing something, distributing somebody's stuff. Somebody could have even lied about being in the Two of Cups with you. I've never dated a woman, but there's a heavy influence on a female out here that don't know that a woman was saying that they was with you. Now, this could have been something to save your ass because they knew what these people thought that they was going to do to you. We don't know that. But again, if this person was carrying on like this, at some point in time, you should have been notified. This person should have, put a bag over your head like they did everybody else and dragged you into the facility and asked you what you think about this. They should have, walked up to you and talked to you about it or something like this. That's not for you to worry about, okay? Somebody not going to be able to steal because they definitely siphoning somebody of their energy here in a very, very aggressive manner here. Very aggressive manager. I say a manager. So it could be changing around with a threesome, excuse me. This Nine of Pentacles, this Mohammedan and this Jesus energy. But again, somebody was in a relationship with whoever this King of Cups is. Whether they was wearing your cloak or not. Somebody was in a relationship with this person. Like a thief in the night. They knew you was everything. They knew you was in line. They didn't want to have you being that bad next. Somebody didn't want to be a power couple. They just wanted the power. Fuck the couple. They just took both of y'all lane and put it together and made themselves really powerful. Now, at first, this card started off with somebody like, these people kind of weird. I ain't letting my person come over here while these people, let me just handle this shit on my own. But something got in their hand now. And sometimes these people, what she say in that song? Just in case I don't make it home, tell them that your daddy was a good man. I used to listen to that song a lot. It could be a situation like this. Somebody could have even almost lost their life here. All right. I'm the type of person that I don't agree. A big decision made in a relationship, especially if you supposedly been married, that shit is more debilitating to the other person than somebody, creeping around or something on a work affair or something that they had, for a couple weeks or something like this. This shit is detrimental to stuff that these people was getting themselves into. Telling you somebody is mentally ill because of what happened or what they seen. This could be somebody that they was too busy worried about your shit, either trying to put you on or get you off. And then they went back and started looking in theirs and now they puzzled. They don't know what to say. But they got a bright idea. This could be somebody like, oh, you letting go of private information. Well, I didn't see this information. This in me. I'm not working at no place. There's no check stub with my name on it unless somebody was using my identity. Okay? Where you could say that I'm taking out or saying something. I could be what God created as some kind of ticking time bomb. That if people don't do something by a certain time, whatever I say is not going to come back void. And you're going to find that this shit is true. And some people need to be held accountable. Because somebody had time to do it and they didn't do it. You never know. I feel like somebody is something too heady, or you have like your third. It's something about the way all your stuff work up here, all right, in your head, while somebody is saying that you can't be the sun. When somebody is fully in alignment. So I don't know what kind of sons they've been dealing with. Yeah, but somebody gonna have to walk away. Mentellect. I told you, somebody doing something crazy in Florida. It could be an athlete from Florida, cyberbullying, lustful energy, okay? It could be this magician in this eternal energy. Somebody was doing something with surveilling someone here. Like somebody could be from Florida or something like this, okay? Florida, the lady from Good Times. Some of these people could have groups too. I mean, if these people want to know everything about you, why we can't know nothing about them? We're not saying nothing too private. Yeah, and here we go again. Last chance. This is making me think about not Gullah Island. um Pippi Longstocking and her dad coming back in from that island, and she was like, "Oh, I think I want to stay here with my friend Annika and Tommy." You know, it's something like this here. Somebody could be lying here, but I'm telling you, you happy that you missed out on this opportunity, or somebody is happy that they missed out on this opportunity with you. There could also be some foreign intelligence that's cyberbullying someone. It's right here. And instead of saying something how they feel, somebody missed their last chance, or you missed your last chance with them. And again, somebody's happy about this. Okay. Somebody could also have lustful energies watching you online or in your home, thinking this shit is funny. Now, there's girls that get online and cook spaghetti with a G string on, and they got a big ass booty, and they know what they doing. That's what I was saying. I was always told that whatever you showing off or something like this or whatever, that's how people gonna remember you, and then they're gonna always treat you like something after whatever. So in this season, you understand? There's so many women out there right now. You could find somebody with a little bikini on. I'm telling you, ass hanging all the way out, making some shrimp cocktail in the kitchen, being an overall cute and stuff. Why you gotta come in innocent women that's being righteous? Why you gotta come in their house and try to exploit them? And I ain't we ain't why you trying to come up in my shit like that? Cause I got a lot riding on my name. Somebody wants you to be in a not in a ace of pentacles in reverse. That is like initiation ritual. Somebody, I am grandfathered into whatever the fuck this is. You've already given something or these allotments to these other people that ain't even as worthy, that ain't even in the family, that was never supposed to have a government job. To do you understand what I'm saying? Instead of somebody that's qualified, who helped you put that drugs in that person room in the 8th grade, so that you could leave this person behind trapped in some type of something, because you would think that it's like these elite kids or whatever, they could get away with a lot or whatever like this, but some of you didn't know that you were different or special, or you were something from another bloodline, or it was kind of big deal, right? So you didn't exhort your power. And these are the ones as well that they thought that it was going to be okay to do this to. And some of these people knew all along. They just never told you what kind of power you had because of who your daddy is or who somebody is. This is the message here. Somebody's going to have to walk away, or you're going to be able to walk away this time. All right. And whoever this is that think they're about to walk away from you or something like this, that could have been in this union, or they was connected to you heavily when you was in this union, and now today, because these people didn't displace your money or try to block you in some kind of way, they acting like they don't know, or they was brainwashed and they really don't know. This eight of cups is about to walk into, they think they're about to break your heart or something, and just let them go there. And just check that motherfucker off the list to never be able to come back. So this could be something. And I feel like the thing is, whoever this is, I don't know who this is, but they got sick or something. And this is your last chance. Somebody got somebody sick before they can come back and make love to you or something. This could be, girl, somebody could have been out there practicing. I know it sounds silly, but somebody could have been practicing so they could come back and please you and be better in the bed or something like this, okay? To take other lovers to try to experience, and I don't know, they could have ended up, somebody knew that they were sick and got this person sick. And somebody is so happy about this. I'm telling you, somebody could be an athlete. Athletes can also be like, YouTubers and gurus in competition with each other, tarot readers in competition with each other, things like this. Somebody thought this was a bright idea to get somebody sick and make them stay with them. Oh, we both got this already, so we might as well just stay together. But this could have been a short illness here, because Temperance is in reverse and the Ten of Swords is in reverse. But somebody could have knew this. They could have knew that this other person gave this to them, and they said that you or I gave it to them and put us in some type of imprisonment. to keep somebody bound or stuck. Hold on.